In this third video, we're going to look at adding animations and having a look at the timings and triggers of the animations in the advanced settings. So let's say, for example, I wanted to animate one of these pizzas. I wanted to emphasize this pizza because I really do like pizza. So who wouldn't want to add an animation to it? And an animation is just simply that. It's going to make it do something. Now there's three categories of animation. I've just clicked up on the animations tab on the top bar, and if I use the drop down, I can see these three types. I've got the green ones, which are when the pizza is going to enter the slide. I've got the amber ones that are going to emphasize it, and I've got the exit ones, which are going to make the pizza disappear. So it's going to appear on the slide when at the start, and then it'll go out if I want it to. I can also get it to do these motion paths if I need to. I want to focus first of all on emphasizing something that I really like. What I may want to do, for example, is perhaps spin the pizza. As it's round, it would kind of work that it would spin round continuously. I kind of like that. So that's how you add an animation. I just simply clicked on the sling. So that's the first thing, adding animations. The second thing that can quite quickly become annoying is that you have to click on the slide to play the animation. Now this is under the advanced settings. We can see here we've got the start here is on click. I've got an option though. I could do this, we change this with the previous click. So what that means is when I actually just play the slideshow, it should play automatically. As you can see, let's see what happens. So the transition comes and it's going to turn around automatically without me having to click. And I really like that because what that means is that I don't have to keep clicking to play animations. Let's say I wanted to do something with this now. Let's say I wanted it to leave the screen. So let's go to an exit one. And what I'm going to get it to do is I'm going to get it to, let's move off. Let's use a line. Let's use a line. So the lines have a green part and a red part. And the red part is this is the red part here. It's very difficult to see. That's the stop and this is the beginning. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit using my zoom here in the side. I'm just going to go minus so I can see off the stage. And I want it to start here and I want to get it to end off the slide, so it looks like it's disappearing straight off my slide like that. So let's see how this looks now. I don't want it to start on click. I'm going to change it to the previous click. There we go. And what I'm going to get it to do is on the animation pane, this is a really good tool to have. As you notice, it's going to play exactly the same time. So if we look at play, what's going to happen is that's going to disappear. Okay, and that one should be circling at the same time. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to start afterwards. So I can see if I can click on this blue block here, this is the animation. And where is it? There we go, I can see. And I want it to start just after. Whoops. Just click it and drag it along a little bit. Now, if you're struggling to see when it's going to start, let's just give ourselves a little bit of space and make this a bit bigger. There we go. So I want to get it to start now exactly straight after. So let's see what happens when I play this slide now. It should do the spinning pizza first, and then as soon as that's finished, after 2 seconds, the pizza's going to fly off the stage, ready to go on to the next slide. So that's how you add animations, and I didn't have to click them to do it, which is really handy. It's also really good for emphasizing text as well. So I could, for example, select my text, and if there's a part of this animation that I really want to show, I can use perhaps the grow and shrink. And the second one, I'm going to do it on this slide, on this selection of text as well. Select the text, come down, grow and shrink, and let's run the animation. You can see it growing and shrinking. Exactly the same thing. If you wanted to add more, then that's select the text, second bit of text, and I can do them both one after the other if I need to. So once is one to start, one straight after the other. So I'm going to move the block over a little bit. Make sure you get your blocks right. I'm on a laptop at the moment, so it's not perfect. Click on it, make sure it starts with the previous, so I don't have to click to trigger it, because that can be really annoying. And if I click and play this slide, click to slideshow, the slide will come in, and there we go. growing and shrinking. I can emphasize parts of text doing that. A couple of skills, really useful.